Dear May, the reason why this comes so late is because I had absolutely no inspiration to write a script for it. I have filmed nothing in May, hardly even bothered to upload. Now you'll think, who cares? There are only about 2,000 people watching your videos anyway, so why does it matter? Well, you see, it matters because it's so ironic. In April, I thought I was going to be stuck in my mind, stuck in boredom and stuck in my failed plans of a dream I had been too eager to live. But instead I found myself in the middle of a dozen running projects. Some paid, some signed, some simply moving me to the happiness of my friends. Suddenly, each morning began with my stomach aching with anxiety, began with something gnawing on my mind. I did not even mind not getting my beloved grass matinee, because who cares about sleeping in when your heart wakes you up with a race and your breath feels shallow no matter how still you sit. Every free minute that passes becomes a minute lost to time, lost to failure, lost to immobility, so you keep yourself busy, restless. My brain, dizzy from the summer heat, demanded to be occupied, and each thought I once had now needed to be reconsidered, turned, analyzed, and re-agreed upon. In silence, I found myself thinking, with my mind buzzing like the dying bees around me. So do you see the irony now, May? That amidst of all my endless, restless, peaceless creativity that devoured me in May, I somehow still hardly found the inspiration to make videos? Instead, I wrote my new book. And fuck how much I wrote. I wrote through day and night and day, 150 pages in the span of 2 months. You could say, for the German speakers amongst you, I was a real Schreibmaschine. Anyway, and while, yes, the story is heavy in dialogue and the font size only at 12, it was still enough to free myself of all those words inside my chest. And when, at the end of the day, the heat fell into night's coolness and I had written 24 pages, exhaustion would wash over me and sleep would become my friend. Never in my life have I fallen asleep any easier than I did in May. Never did I rise earlier with less trouble than in May too. For the first time, sleep has become a relief. Not a chore, not a necessity, but the only way to keep my stomach from hurting. And who knows, perhaps I found myself so restless for other things than video making because my idea of making videos is linked to this idea of a year that simply won't happen anymore. 7 months left.